Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. My name is Mackie, and today we're going to take a quick look at the second dragon encounter in God of War, the Fire of Reginn, located here in Konungsgard to the northwest of the Lake of the Nine. There are 3 dragon encounters in God of War, and I've already covered the first one, the Flight of Fafnir. You'll find a link in the description if you want to see where that's located and how to complete it. While Fafnir's quest is able to be completed anytime after the Lake of Nine has been drained twice, Reginn's area can only be accessed after your second escape from Helheim, once Brok and Sindri have been reunited, and you have finished their earlier quest lines. They're going to give you a quest called Hail the King, where you will be tasked with collecting 3 unique crafting materials from Motsognir's palace, and will give you the Konungsgard entry stone required to enter the area. There will be another video focusing on their quest. All we need to know now is that we are able to reach Reginn. So hop in that old canoe and head out to Konungsgard, stopping along the way at the entrance to the tunnel if you want to close the rift located here. The rift will bring forth 2 fierce Wolvar. Remember to focus them down after they enrage or you'll be in for some trouble. Once defeated, grab the standard Dust of Realms from the rift and climb back down to your canoe. Once you're back in the water, look out for a Dew of Yggdrasil sitting right next to the entrance to the tunnel that will give you a permanent stat boost to luck. Once you've grabbed it, continue on down the tunnel. You use the entry stone at the giant locked door, and then you'll enter a very large open area where you'll spot a very pissed off Reginn in the distance. There are many Frostdraugr in between you and the dragon's arena, so remember to use your Blades of Chaos for the bonus damage they do to frost enemies to make short work of them, and search around a bit for any loot or ravens you come across. Make a beeline straight towards Reginn, and if you run into a troll gnawing on a corpse, you're going in the right direction. Wail on him until he's dead, but watch out for ranged enemies standing on the nearby boulders because they will really annoy the living hell out of you if you don't deal with them. Climb up the ledge, but jump along the left path to snag the chest, and then proceed. Once you find yourself in the actual arena, you'll notice that it is the same concept from Fafnir's imprisonment. There are 3 runestones that fuel the locking mechanism keeping the dragon pinned to the ground. You'll need to find and destroy each of them before he can be freed. Just like Fafnir, he will try his absolute hardest to remain in forced captivity for the rest of eternity by breathing lightning all over the damn place while you try and focus on your objective. It really is very easy to avoid on its own, but coupled with the extremely annoying enemies scattered throughout the area, it can easily become problematic. The first lock is literally right in front of you when you jump the gap and head into the fray, but you're going to need to defeat the cursed Tatzelworm and Draugr before you break it. Tatzelworm are already one of the most frustratingly annoying enemies in the entire game, and adding in a handful of ranged Draugr and a smattering of dragon lightning really just hammers that in. Try and smack the ranged guys off the cliff face first to make an easier time of it, and then turn your attention to the burrowing bitch boys. Remember that you can launch your axe at them when they tunnel towards you to pop them out of the ground where they'll flop around helplessly for a bit while you cut them into little pieces. Weave in and out of the boulders spread around you to avoid them grouping up and to help with the ever-present electric storm surging through the air. Once you've been able to clean all of this up, find the runestone at the edge of the cliff and destroy it. Now that you have time, properly look around you and you'll see that there is a magically locked gate that requires 3 rune bells to be struck in order to unlock. Just like many of the Nornir chests you've seen before this. 2 of the bells are visible right to the left of the gate, and you'll have to break the sap to the right side of the door using your shock arrows in order to expose the 3rd. The only new aspect about this puzzle is that there's an iron grate in front of one bell. You'll have to grab a sapstone nearby, throw it behind the grate, and then hit it with shock arrows. This will strike both of the left side bells at once, and then you can throw your axe at the 3rd to unlock the gate. Once through the door, knock down the fire urn to wrap up the enemies here quickly, and then press forward up the path. Throw your axe to knock down the bridge, cross over it, and then turn right immediately to kill a street pigeon standing on the cliff face, and grab the lore stone right afterward. Next, there are going to be 2 frustrating Tatzelworm to deal with, but the big challenge here is going to come from a Dark Elf Lord, which everybody knows is the single most annoying enemy in the entire game. This whole fight is just a wild combination of the game's most frustrating crap, all balled into one and then thrown in your face. Obviously, the Dark Elf is lightning quick and slippery as hell, and his blinding attacks paired with the burrowed Tatzelworm will have you wanting to punch a baby by the time you're done with this. Blow your runic abilities for both weapons and deplete whatever Spartan rage you have pulled, and hope that's enough for you to effectively skip this. It's not going to be, so suffer through the best you can, and after leaving combat, break the 2nd runestone tucked in the back of the space. If you're also doing Brok and Sindri's quests, it is worth noting that there's a quest item on the pedestal here. If you need it, grab it, and if you don't, then slide down the rope off the right side. Turn around right when you land on the pillar and run down the path leading under the waterfall. Same as before, knock down the fire urn to incinerate the Draugr underneath it, and slay the other idiot that's on his knees praying to a lock. You know the drill, break the runestone and run back to whence you came. Back in front of Reginn, you can now unlock his chains to set him free. He's going to leave behind a Scale of the Mighty, similar to Fafnir's, however this one grants health and strength when Kratos loses a certain amount of health, so it is of more practical use than occasional cooldown granted by Fafnir's. Alright, by this point we have 2 dragons down, and the only dragon remaining is Otur. We will cover Otur's location and encounter in the next video coming tomorrow or the day after to complete the trilogy. I'm also working on a guide concerning the location and defeat of all 9 hidden Valkyries in the game, which is a fairly momentous task. So be sure to check back in order to claim the rewards offered. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, or comment below if you have some suggestions moving forward. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.